Yo, 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 what's up? Hey, this me, Jake Fever, with a shot of sports, and we got the fellas over here. What's up, everybody?
What's
What's
going
up, man? It's your
on?
boy Brodie Talk, man. It's good to see y'all boys this week.
Your boy
Dude.
2-3 in the yard, you know.
And your boy $2 J, fellas. We're gonna start this thing all right tonight. We're gonna start out with this NBA talk. Jaylen Brown, man, playing in the big three, man. What y'all think about that?
I think it's crazy, but I seen a video where Ice Cube was getting interviewed, and he looked more shocked than anything. So I think that was a surprise thing that happened, that Jaylen Brown showed up for him like that. And it's crazy to me because this man just signed. I mean, we just talked about it, bro. Like the $300 million deal, and to risk it all for Ice Cube, boy. Boy, I don't know about that one.
Man, we already talking earlier in one of the earlier episodes how Ice Cube felt like he's getting blackballed by the NBA because like Adam Silver be blocking stuff from him, saying he competition. Now look at this. You
Oh,
better be playing with the big dog.
And though that's crazy, man, because now that he got to me a tier B or tier C player. Just imagine if he gets somebody like LeBron James or Kevin Durant to come on board with him to say, nah, this is a movement. Let's look out for my brother Ice Cube. Man, this right here is crazy. Like you say, you got a $300 million player coming in, giving a chance on a situation like this here, three-man game. But the NBA might be in trouble. They might say, Ice Cube, we got to let you go.
He the
yeah,
highest
man.
paid.
I think it's pretty good, man. Now since he did it, who y'all think that be the next NBA player that'll step out and try something like that?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I think they finna spike his ass, and everybody finna be scared to do that, bro. I think bro finna lose a bag off this. It's all good right now, but they gonna get him in the end. And I think because the big three is directly competing against the product that the NBA putting out, which is basketball. They want the monopoly on basketball. Even though it's 3-on-3 competition, they want all eyes on NBA all the time. They can't grow anymore. They got all the men watching. They even started the WNBA league. Nobody don't go see that. So the product, they can't get their hands around the product. You see what I'm saying? So if I was them, I'd try to buy Ice Cube out and then don't worry about who plays for who.
I don't think Ice Cube be crazy to sell his product. He got something special going on with that league. He just need more supporters. I think it'll be something good, like the NBA players to actually be involved in it. Because like we spoke earlier off record, we were talking about $2. We were saying about how they had a Drew League and things like that.
Yeah.
Where man, in situations where those guys go out and they participate in that, and the NBA is fine with that. So you like I say, man, going back to your question, a player that could probably come out. I say somebody like Kyrie Irving or somebody like
I was
Kevin
thinking
Durant.
the same
I'll
thing,
be a
bro.
person
That's
that's
what
Yeah,
like,
I,
let's say like, they'll be like, man, screw the NBA. NBA did me the kind of way. I'm my own man. And I think with something like that, a movement starts, and once that goes, and those guys continue to do it, I don't think there's nothing they really could do about it.
yeah. Now that I think about it, I am saying Kyrie might pull something
that's
like
what
that.
that was my first. That was my well, would have been Kyrie.
What's up?
So what? Also, man, what about the track guy, Nolan Lyles? That's his name. Speaking about this
Yeah, man.
world champion, they need to take it off the NBA. What y'all think about that?
What he said? What he said again? I think he
That,
mentioned.
it shouldn't be the world champion. They shouldn't be called the world champions.
Man, that's so to me, man, that's so crazy.
It's just one country just playing. They're not playing because he made this. He made the like I'm a racer. I'm racing people from France. I'm racing people all around the world. Y'all just playing people in the United States. So you shouldn't be considered to call yourself the world champions.
Well, they're the best players in the world. The NBA is the best players in the world. That's why it's international. It's an international ball and international players playing. They're the best in the world, so do have a right to say best in the world. And then when you do put the best players in the NBA from the United States against the world players, it's a blowout every time. We don't have any competition. So right now we're using tier two, tier three players. We're using guys that are like the sixth role player of the freaking Lakers right now to go over there, and he's starring in the world games right now. So
And they
I don't
gonna
know what you
win. And
right.
they gonna win too. Yeah.
Yeah, for real, bro. The NBA right now is probably like 40% international players. So it honestly it is the world because the best of them are in the world playing NBA. The best players from every country playing the NBA. So it really is the world.
Bro, to be honest with y'all, bro, I don't know it, bro, because it's NBA players right now that can jump on that track and field and go get a gold medal right now, and it's gonna be in the high jump. You feel me? Like them boys can jump, do the high jump, and they can compete with somebody right off the court. There's nobody in track and field that can go compete in that NBA. I don't even know what he talking about. Them boys supreme athletes, and they do compete with everybody in the world. I agree with all y'all. Them boys compete with everything, and then they got the best people from like what BP said in the world competition they in now. They got Jokic. They got what's the other guy name? Uh,
Giannis.
Luca.
Luca. They
Yep.
both playing for their country right now, and they playing against the doggone backups in the league. You see what I'm saying? Or 6 men in the league, and they still gonna go down. And they playing with the best people in their country. They said they ain't sending Braun them over there. KD, man, that shit'll be a wipeout, bro.
Man,
Wouldn't be
listen,
fair.
listen to the last five NBA MVPs, all international players. It hasn't been American last five MVPs.
Wow.
Good point.
And I think that's on purpose though.
You think that's on purpose?
Just because they could get
Yeah,
the international competition.
all the MVPs deserved it.
Yeah. They
Oh,
deserve it. They earned it,
he
but
was, he been hooping, boy.
yeah,
Nuka, Nuka, whatever what his name for Denver Broncos,
No,
Denver Nuggets.
Joker.
Joker.
Nuka, true.
Joker.
Yeah, what you think about that $2 though? You think they the world champs or not?
Who the world champs?
The NBA champions are they the world
Yeah,
champs?
that wouldn't be that wouldn't be, man. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair because, like I said, that even NBA. We don't even have all even top 15 players playing on this game right
Yeah,
now.
but what
Now,
what
just
I'm
imagine,
thinking,
like I said, just
I,
imagine you got Steph Curry, LeBron James, KD, MB, and I'm just gonna you can throw Jimmy Butler in there. It don't make no difference who you throwing there. Hell, I can get out there and make a couple baskets. It ain't make no damn. You know what I mean? Not gonna make no difference. So I get it what them guys. I get it what he's saying, but yeah, man, them boys ain't finna waste their time going there and playing. But anyway, they trying to come over here and play with us anyway.
yeah, and to be honest with you, all American sports except for soccer is the world champion because ain't nobody competing in that football, ain't nobody competing in that baseball like that, bro. And the hockey is on lock too.
I don't know about that baseball now. Baseball hold this monster.
yeah,
They always, but I'm saying
that
if you
Baseball
win
hold
it in
this monster.
America, if you win it in America, it's the world because everybody come to
Man,
compete in America.
that's true.
them doggone Dominican Republican baseball, bro. It's a whole other level.
But
But the best
if they win in America,
What
Japan
is that,
just blew up.
Dreezy?
The best country, Japan. Japan just won the world
Who said
championship.
man, when it comes to
But we,
baseball now,
but
United
we
States
not,
have
but we
problems
not,
with that.
but we not sending. They won, but we're not sending our best United States players, Americans,
No,
to
all
compete
the
against. What?
America.
Oh, they did what now?
I said all the players from Japan they play in America.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's the world championship. That all the best players around the world that play in the NFL, they play in the NFL. They play in America. So it's everything that the NBA, like the Americans do, is like the world championship. They could be classified as the world champions to me,
you
in
got
my
Right.
eyes, except for
there.
soccer.
Who was the
That's fact.
first? Who was the first to come? I wonder who was the first to come over like that. I wonder who.
Yeah,
I got to do something about that. I got to
no,
see who the first
Nah,
one to come over.
it's that big old
You talking
Joker.
about New York?
Yeah, Manute Bull, Charles Hine. It's an African. Hey, he out there playing with Spud Well,
But it was Akeem Elijah one and all them boys too.
but
yeah,
that Manute dude was mid early '80s, wasn't he?
That's all them
Yeah.
boys. Akeem Elijah one.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
Newt Bowl, and then shoot, this time before. This time before that, I believe, but we just don't know the name.
Yeah, cause we ain't that old, boy. Hey,
Yeah.
but I want to get to this NFL, bro, and I want to talk fantasy real quick. Fantasy football coming up, and I'm excited about the draft that's coming up. Everybody being draft ready. Anybody here playing fantasy football besides me?
I am. I
Okay,
got
okay. You draft
Tuesday,
ready?
Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh yeah, you was talking offline. You said you got the first pick. So,
No, I got the fourth. I got the
oh
fourth.
okay.
Yeah, it's like a crazy coincidence.
So with your fourth pick, imagine if it was first pick. Who coming off the board first for you? And
For me,
I'll tell y'all who coming off the board first for me at
for
the
me,
end.
it's CMC because he got Brock Purdy at quarterback and he gonna dump it off to him a lot and run the ball. So I'll
Brock,
take
You got who?
CMC.
I
I
Brock
I
Purdy.
thought he had Darnold at quarterback.
no Brock Purdy starting.
Cap.
So that's who hey Drees, who you say you'll take for your number one pick?
Chris McCaffrey.
CMC. Yeah.
He wasted that pick. Go ahead. What y'all do if y'all had first pick?
Brock Purdy dumped it off all day long.
Man, that's a tough one, Jake. Man, first pick, I would definitely say who, but oh man, I gotta.
Hard.
I hate to go quarterback, man, but I gotta go Patty. Hey, I'm going Patty Mahomes. I don't care. I mean, Patty Mahomes gonna give me 4,000 yards passing at least. He's gonna give me 40 plus touchdowns, and then he's and then as far as I'm gonna try to get Kelsey with that if I can
Yeah.
for my second pick. But you want to try to normally go running back, try to go quarterback a little later down the line. Normally how I go, but I'm with my boy, man. 2-3. I gotta go. I gotta go to white boy, man. CMC because he's gonna touch the ball. He's gonna give you more. He's gonna give you more for your buck as far as the league that you probably in. Depending on what type of league you're in, you got to go running back, man, and try to go quarterback. Probably like the maybe the fifth between the five and the eighth round, fifth eighth round, I think.
You know, Patrick Mahomes points last year in fantasy
Yeah. Yeah.
overall.
See,
So
that's what I'm saying.
so who you'll go with? $2?
That's hard, man. I'm like Brodie, man. I had to pick Patrick Mahomes too, man. I would have to go to him first if I had to go. If I had to pick, I would. Because when I was playing fantasy football like 2 years ago when Brady was playing, if Brady was still on the board when I got there, I got him first. It just points. You're going by points. Now running back wise, it have to be McCaffrey, like you said, because he's an all around running back. He's not just a running back. He go out and wide out. He catches screens, so he touching the ball a lot. He remind me of Marshall Faulk back in the days. You know what I mean? So he's
Yeah,
everywhere. So if I had to pick the running back, yeah, that's what I would go first to as well.
All right. So I'm with y'all, but I'm thinking out of three quarterbacks though. Pat Mahomes because he just displayed who he is. You always know what he gonna get, right? But Aaron Rodgers, with that defense, he gonna get a lot of opportunities at that quarterback spot, and you cannot give Aaron Rodgers a lot of opportunities because he gonna score on your ass. And that's the only reason I think Aaron Rodgers because he too good to get that many opportunities in their division. I think they're gonna be the best one in their division. I think they're gonna be able to come away with that. So I think he's gonna put up a lot of points. And then your boy Lamar Jackson with his weapons now, it's gonna open the field up for him, and he gonna get off on the running and passing. So it may be Lamar Jackson or Aaron Rodgers that I'm looking at to pick first if I'm going first round quarterback pick. But y'all know running back, I'm going Najee Harris, dog, all day.
mm.
But the
Hey,
reason I'm going Najee Harris because he got a second string, number 30. I forgot, bro name. He gonna give him some rest. And the boy runs so hard, bro. Can't call his name. Shout out
oh, you
Pitch
talking about your boy? You talking about your boy from Maryland, Anthony McFarland?
number 30.
Yeah, I think he's number 30. Is that McFarland?
No, I think it's Snead or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
Not 100%, but his backup runs hard as hell, bro. And I think he's gonna get a lot of rest. And when he get that rest, he gonna be able to get those passes and get those tugs. So that's my running back. That's the rationale behind it.
we'll go with that. What you say? The go to I'll kind of piggyback off that a little bit. When you say Lamar, when you look at if you're talking about Lamar Jackson, when you think about the Philadelphia Eagles with your boy, what's his name, quarterback? Uh,
Jalen Hurts.
yeah,
You know,
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts. Just think about that because Jalen Hurts gonna be hopping there too because he's gonna do a lot of running as well as he's gonna put up points because he's able to pass the ball and then the skill guys they have around him too. So I would think with him and Lamar Jackson, I would think I'll probably be able to get a Jalen Hurts like in round 2, maybe round 3, as opposed to going Lamar, Aaron Rodgers. But I don't know. That's some good ideas though.
I don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go with Lamar. I would have to go with Josh Allen first, man.
yeah.
I
Reason
I
forgot
why,
about
just,
Josh Allen.
the reason why I say Josh Allen doing a lot of running too as well now.
yeah.
Yeah.
He don't just sit in the pocket. I think he gonna. If I had to pick, it would be him over Lamar Jackson. If I had to pick after Patrick Mahomes, it would be him, and then probably Jalen Hurts probably my third pick. That's the role I go in for as a quarterback. It'd be Mahomes, Allen, and then Hurts.
Man, my thing with Josh Allen, I had him last year, and he lost me games with interceptions because he throw interception every game. It killed me before. I really lost a game because of interceptions. And then him and Stephon Diggs, they're on the same page right now. And plus the man, you gotta put the man curse out there. That's real.
Oh yeah, yeah. Josh Allen, he's solid, and I was gonna go with him or Herbert or somebody like that that's solid to pick up with him. But the thing is, it'll be a gamble. But you know that these guys are MVPs and they got new tools. That's the reason. And like MVPs with new tools, they tend to do something different with them, bro. That's why I chose like Aaron Rodgers and Lamar. They certified. You feel me? And then they got Odell and all them, and then they got Sauce Walker and all that on the other side.
I forgot about Odell. Even though I picked the Ravens, go back to the Ravens, go Super Bowl. I forgot about Odell. That's a good pick because Odell and that young guy, the new receiver they got, like you say, man, he's finally in position to have skilled guys around him, Lamar Jackson. And from what I've been seeing lately, if he's able just to get those guys the ball and not try to do too much, let them make plays for him, I think it's going to be a big season for them. Good choice, though. That's a good choice.
I think the whole Baltimore thing is based around Andy Reid. Score fast and score often. And I think that's what they're gonna try to do. And I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to score fast and score often. And that's what we was doing in the preseason. We get on your ass, we going marching down there, and we handling business. And I think we prepared to see them. And I think we we as the Steelers coaching ourselves right to be prepared for Baltimore. Let's shake his head at me.
Hey,
Cap,
boy, Steelers are, hey, I like,
cap.
hey, but
Ooh.
speaking of the Steelers, on this off topic, the guy we spoke of who has his new show, the guy that wear the tank tops and they gave him ESPN bought him from Barstool or something like that.
What's his name?
He said, I don't know, it's a little crazy. He's be a punter. He said he's willing to pay
Pat
for
McAfee.
non-profit. Yeah, he's willing to pay for your defensive end if he breaks the record. He's willing to donate over $500,000 to his to a non-profit for him.
Oh, I don't know. Talking about our defense, T.J. Watt.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Well, he
he
got
said he
money.
wanted.
He got
He said
money.
he just want him. Yeah, he doing the Titans right now. You know how that go. He want to just go ahead. He want to go ahead. He wants him to go ahead and break the record. Just go all out, break the record this year. And he said because he's tired of people saying that not Jason, whatever the guy from the Giants who broke the record, and he said Brett Favre fell on the ground for him and let him get him. So he said he ready for T.J. Watt to break the record.
What,
And he
Michael
said if he do it, he
Strahan?
can give him 500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Speaking of people with money to waste, let's talk about these people signing these suspended players. Ain't that something you want to talk about? 2, 3.
Yeah, man. I think it was a great idea for the Eagles to pick up Isaiah Rodgers. You know he a Tampa boy. He went to Blake, but they picked him up for basically free. Like they didn't want to pay him or nothing until 2024. They took him off the market. Like nobody else can have him but us. Put him to work. If he work out for him, they gonna give him a little bit of money. But if not, Bob, we don't need you for real, for real. So I feel like it's a steal because you ain't got to pay him no money. He's just a rental right now until he come back and can prove himself. So I'm like, shit, I would have did that too.
bro, that's
So
so smart. That's trying to cut you on my bad. That's so smart to do, man, because you get a player. He's young. He's not. He's like in his prime, basically, and he was actually arguably the Colts' best defensive back. And then the guy runs a 4.2. He's a legitimate kick returner. It's for your special teams and everything like that. So now you get a guy like that. and practice go up against your best, can he can't practice, can he? Because he's suspended, right?
No, I can't.
Okay. I was gonna say, shoot, in practice, you get a guy like that to go up against your number one receiver every single day. It only makes it better. But by him not being able to practice, I mean, like you said, putting him on ice and having a guy like that to come on board, depending on what you guys have for the next year, that's a good choice right there. Some other teams may need to start doing that.
Nah, Philly ain't gonna do nothing with him. Philly gonna be trash this year. He gonna be wanting to go somewhere else. Nah, man, yeah. If you get somebody for free, yeah, get them for free.
He even feel right saying that.
Yeah, I'm trying to mess with you, bro. I'm trying to pod on this bit. Y'all tripping.
So how
Hey,
long he suspended?
Philly gonna be tough. Hey, $2
How
bet.
long he
Hey, what you think
suspended?
about Philly, boy?
How long he suspended, Dreesen?
The whole season. They basically, they basically just they basically just got him. Like they got first dibs on him next year. So when he
Oh,
comes back, no with the Eagles.
Oh,
He was, but he played for the Colts. He was top 5 in coverage. And yeah, kick returns for touchdown. And he only 23.
they
So
might.
like in
Yeah,
the long
yes,
run next year,
yeah.
we paying Bradbury a lot of money. He 31. We paying Slate a lot of money. He 32. So next year they're gonna be 33, 34. You could save some money by going with the young buck. If he
bro,
pan out, that work out and all that stuff.
they
But
gonna give that man one of them little like Jake say he messed up his bag with a gambling, right? So now he was already making 400 some thousand. Yeah, go ahead. So now they put him in a situation where he probably gonna get another baby contract. Probably gonna sign him now, give him 3 years for 2 million or something like that.
Yep.
because like nobody else gonna want you, you been suspended for a year.
Yeah. He.
That's the bargain right there.
Reason.
So what he signed though? What did he sign? So I don't really understand. Like the Colts released him and then they signed his rights, or what did he sign? Did he get any money for signing? It don't make sense to me to just go
No
over there and play for free,
this year.
huh?
I said he don't get no money this year, and then he got to make the team next year. But this is
So
what team.
Oh, they got his rights. They signed his rights. What it is, they got his rights to the contract. So he's suspended for the season. He lose money, but if the coach decide to sign him next year, they'll pick up whatever is due to him next year. They can negotiate a new contract with him like that. So they sign over his right. They get the rights to the player.
okay,
That's how they do it. Yeah.
okay. Because I'm about to say he gonna sign for zero. That seemed like a. I don't care if I'm suspended for a year or not. I ain't signing nothing for zero. I can sit at home and be signed for zero. But he gonna get paid some money on the back end, so it might not be as cheap as we thought it was gonna be.
But in that situation, Jake, I know we're trying to move into another subject, but that situation there, when you suspend it, he probably at home like, man, shit, I don't know who gonna pick me up. That's probably the first, suspended for gambling. That's probably the first he ain't calling. He like, forget that. I'm jumping on board. He probably didn't think about it. He probably like, man, let me get in this league. They want me, I'm gone. That type of thing.
He
Yeah.
probably
Smart thought.
thought his career was over after that. After
Yeah.
against did they get you know what I mean?
Hey, he thought his
Smart thought.
career was over for gambling. What, $1,400, $1,500?
He was sitting at home playing Call of Duty.
Ooh, he
Or
got
it was
bad for the $1,500 bet. Oh my god! Hey, speaking of betting, hey, did we say TCU gonna beat them by 21 or not? What we said? We got the Buffs. What it is? The Buffaloes. The Buffs play TCU this weekend. When they play Saturday night?
Saturday noon.
Oh, Saturday at
Saturday.
noon. Yeah, so I still think TCU might whoop them like that. But TCU had such a bad showing against I think Georgia in that playoff. But I got to realize that I'm looking at Dion. I'm looking at greatness, but these kids ain't greatness yet. And I always look at Dion like, oh, they gonna be great because he great, and that always don't translate from coach to player, dad to son. But it looked like it's happening for Dion. But I'm just saying, TCU gonna have something to say, bro. I think they gonna have something to say.
Man, I'll tell you this. The line has moved if you pay attention to the line, the over Cohiba's not here right now, but we're going to talk this thing. The over for the game has moved from 51 points to 64.
Oh,
Shit.
So with that being said, you're gonna score some points. Somebody's betting heavy on that over. So it's gonna be some points. That line moves so much to the point where instead of betting the 21 and a half with Colorado, go ahead and bet Colorado scoring over 20.5 points for the game.
I
So me
never.
personally,
I
go ahead.
would say I never saw a line jump like that before.
Yes, the line has moved. When it first came out, it was like 50 points. Now it's 60, 64 points, 63.5, 64 points. So with that
Jeez.
being said, people are looking for them to score out there in Colorado, in TCU. But again, like I said, spring a little something on that money line with Colorado, as well as taking the 21.5. And I like the team total for Colorado to be over 20.5. What that team total mean, Colorado scoring over 20 points themselves. With that being said, man, Coach Prime doing something special. They don't know what Coach Prime have out there. Coach Prime said he's showing so much for people to see, and some things he's not showing. A lot of guys, the guy spoke, I believe, I can't recall his name. He runs ESPN recruiting. The guy didn't even got on TV, didn't even know what Colorado had. Talking about 2 5-star cornerbacks could be 2 NFL players. We all know that. Talking about the quarterbacks, Shadur Sanders. He didn't speak on the running back room, which they're loaded at the running back room, as well as the secondary is completely loaded. The second, then the receivers, Jimmy Horn, Weaver, those boys, they 6'5", 6'4" out there, boy, they looking like baby T.O. out on the outside. Man, listen, it's going to be a showing out there in Colorado, in Texas week 1, and I'm telling y'all, Colorado's going to come out victorious. If they don't, man, listen, it is what it is, but I got Colorado pulling this thing off.
yes, sir. What's up, $2? Who you got pulling it off? I know you like prime time.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the one thing that got me. Excuse me. On the one thing that got me going so far, I wonder is how much of the quarterback gonna use his legs. That's what's got me right there. It depends on how much he uses his legs. Cause you can't blitz him. Cause you mess around and start blitzing him, he gonna hurt you.
What quarterback? You talking about Lil
Shador.
Prime?
Shador, his son. That is gonna be the biggest key of that game. Is him. He's the biggest key of this game. Cause if
Yeah.
he start running, man, it's gonna be a problem for TCU. Cause then they're gonna have to make an adjustment. See, then they think he can't pocket pass. The boy actually can pass. So it's gonna be some trickery, man. I think I'm with Brodie, man. I think Colorado can pull this out, man.
It'll be a total shocker for me if Colorado win. I don't know too much about them. I'm not in debt about them like y'all is, but I just think a well established team versus a brand new team with totally basically all new players just coming together. It can come together and be great, or it can come together and be a disaster. It's just too many unknowns. We know the kids are good at certain levels. We don't know about this level. You know, these guys are just in the playoffs. These guys are just in like a step above high school football, double A, you know what I'm saying? D1 double A. And it's just too much unknowns for me to be like, yeah. And that's probably what the money line saying too. That they probably thinking like I'm thinking. They probably don't know what people got. Them boys are just like the sorriest team in the division or league over there. And now they got 80 new players or something crazy number like that. They basically got a whole new team. So it's too many unknowns.
But did TC lose a lot? Did TCU lose a lot of players this year though?
Yes.
They ain't got a lot of players that played in that playoffs last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got some guys returning on offense. They lost the quarterback, they lost the running backs, they lost 2 of the receivers, they lost 2 of the DBs, and they
That's
lost
a
some
brand new
defensive line
team
and
too, B.
linebackers. So they got a brand new team for the most part. They got like returning like 5 or 6 guys on defense. But what
That's
I'm saying is the reason why I'm saying Colorado is, to be honest with you, is to say is week 0 for the most part. You don't know what Prime has. No one has seen him on tape. He has, like you said, 70 new players. These boys that he's picking up are not like peon players. These guys are like all Americans in their conference. All these guys that are picking up are ball players. These guys are actually like they're predicted to like have they have NFL grades for the most part. So a lot of these guys are like they don't know. So with that being said, like the 2 of the receivers that come from USF, They were all everything at USF. They have USF leading receiver. They have the second leading receiver, Jimmy Horn. Both of those boys are from Florida. They're not going to be afraid to play football. Then you have Travis Hunter to mix in with that. And then you have the best one, arguably the best running backs, who was a true freshman for the University of Houston, and McAllister. So then you have Smoke, who played number 8, who played for the University of Kentucky. So they got guys from the SEC, from the ACC, as well as guys from LCS. So with that being said, man, you don't know what to expect with Colorado. Either they're gonna wet the bed or they're gonna kick ass. And I got them kicking ass.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Smoke not Jake's favorite player.
Nah, I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite college player. I pay attention to college, but I watch them once they hit that league. I pay attention then because they ain't made men yet. When you get to that league, you're a made man. So
Like it because his name Cavassier.
nah. Hey, but let's talk about the school that Prime just came from. JSU got to play against our school, our alma mater. Fail, guy.
Damn you, damn you. All right, all right, all right.
Hey, and my guy $2 down there, he know what's about to happen. That's why his face like that. He curling his lips up. He know that in this classic, we gotta get payback. And no Coach Prime put a whooping on us last year, and it wasn't pretty. And it ain't going down like that this year. So, down if the Hurricane don't blow the game away, I like FAMU by 14.
Oh man, you drunk. What you over there drinking?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna let $2 go, but I had to jump in this thing after he said that. And listen, I'm a FAMU alum, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, I want my Raptors to come out and be victorious against Jackson State. I was rooting for FAMU, honestly, when they had Prime. Was hoping they'd keep it close. The first game, it was a very good game. I think it was like, what, 6-3 or something like that?
Yeah, 7-3.
Uh, oh, yeah, 7-3. And then the last year was just like, we're gonna wax y'all behind. We gonna give it to you. But after seeing, I was leaning forward to FAMU, hoping that with a new coach, Prime being gone. But after seeing JSU man play against South Carolina State, I gotta go to JSU. I don't see JSU being too much. Those guys understand football down there. Those guys understand how to recruit, how to bring guys in, how to develop talent, and they just have a itch for LCS football. People talk bad about LCS football, saying it's not Division I football, but hell, a lot of Hall of Famers come from LCS football.
Yeah.
Those people don't understand, and that's what I believe. Go back to Prime. That's what I believe. They're scratching their back on. They're hoping that happens as well too. But man, to get back on subject, man, listen, I got to go with JSU, man. Fan, you gonna be upset, but I got JSU win this game by at least 4. Like you say, the opposite way, 14 to 17 points. I'm going with JSU.
Man, what's the spread on this?
I think I'm not sure. I think it was like. Go ahead, check it out if you can.
Go ahead, though. What you think about?
Man, I got fans making music videos. That's about it because they losing this game. Man,
Oh boy.
that was the shocker last week. I think they was only a 1-point favorite last week, and then they came out there and blew the brakes off of them. I'm like, man, they out here balling.
They used all their mojo up, bro.
Huh?
I doubt it.
They used
Bro,
all their mojo up.
Man, listen, that offensive line so stout, bro. Then the running back, they're 3 deep at running back. Then the quarterback, bro, former South Carolina and Virginia Tech quarterback, man, he's 6'5", standing in that pocket. Shadua who?
Y'all like
What's that line?
What's the line?
They got JSU -8, FAMU +9, best lines. On both autos +9, FAMU. On Heritage is -8, Jackson State.
Right.
So 8.5 points probably. That's the spread. So they got us losing because they showed out that one game. But go ahead, we ain't let the
I'm looking at
talk, man.
Hey Jake, I'm gonna give you a prediction real quick. I give you Irv Mulligan, that running back. He gonna get over at least 120.
Damn.
That's a lot of.
Hey, he's true.
Watch. That boy is something.
But I thought FAMU. I know for a fact that FAMU have a decent defense though, don't they? because they
FAMU
did
got
get blown
defense.
out last year, and they got a lot of people coming back. But I thought they had a decent defense on their team because they got some of the big boy recruits from to play against on their defensive line.
They got some in Colorado. They got a Colorado defensive tackle. They got one of the guys. Well, I heard he's a big Southfielder in Colorado, but I don't want to speak on that. But they lost one of the FAMU lost the leading receiver. I guess he was from Polk County, from Lakeland. They lost him. He's with the Rams right now. I can't recall his name. But you already know, fan, you're gonna have athletes. They're gonna have ball players. They're gonna have guys that come from Division 1 as well too. They're gonna have a good defense. But it's just something about that game, man. Like I don't know if is it jitters while being week 1 or because they're in a big stage. Until FAMU was able to put that stamp on a game of victory against JSU, I got to go JSU. It seems like JSU just had that number. By the time they know where the plays are going or whatever the case might be, they study them well, man. But I don't know, man. I can't say I got to ride. Like you say, I got to ride JSU, man. I can't even talk myself into liking FAMU right now.
The only way I see JSU, the only rationale I'm gonna give behind JSU winning is because FAMU stupid coach want to punish the whole team for shooting the music video and waste our time for developing our talent and be great. I know
The only thing FAMU might win is a band. The band might win, and they saying they don't know if they're gonna win that because JSU got a hell of a band too.
Oh, Sonic Boom. That's the Sonic Boom of the South. That's Sonic Boom. But I'm gonna tell you something though. Y'all quarterback for FAMU, Peppers gonna be on his behind, bro. Watch what I tell you.
Who
That
that's
boy is
11?
good.
Number 11?
No,
Is
not
he
number
11?
11. Peppers 13.
Boy, that jump flying around out there, boy.
I'm telling you, man, mark my word. On the back of his jersey, Peppers. I think he's like from where I grew up at, he like 30 miles. So that's where he went to school. He went to school in Greenville, Mississippi. Bro, when I sit and tell you Peppers, man, Peppers remind me of Michael Parson, bro. He'll be everywhere. Remember that name, Jake Peppers. I'm telling you now. Remember that name, Peppers.
I'm
Because
gonna
you're gonna
try
be
to
in the line.
remember it.
What time
Believe me.
that game kick off?
I think it's 7:30. It's a night game.
Is that a Saturday or is it Saturday or Monday?
No, it's Sunday.
Sunday.
Hey man,
I
It's
think
Sunday.
FAMU and Florida State played on Sunday.
On Sunday, I think so, y'all.
boy, we might need to do a live. Oh, y'all got some time, boy.
Some live
Yeah,
reactions.
Yes,
it
sir.
could be pretty big Sunday. So what y'all? They play
Live reaction to
week
the game.
2.
Let me
Week
see.
1. That's
Oh, they play at 3:30. They play at
I
3:30
play at 3:30. Yeah, I play
on
3 o'clock.
Sunday.
3 o'clock. On Sunday. Yeah, I play Sunday.
Yeah, three
Florida State
o'clock.
play.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna sit there and watch it though. I'll just be checking it out, see what Pepper's got. I think you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. But just like I found you played the JSU close in that first game when Dion was there. It was like 7-3.
Yeah.
Hopefully Dion don't come out flat again in this new league. You know what I'm saying? And he get played. His team be better than what it is, and they get beat real bad because he played it a little different than what he probably used to. And I just hope he go out there slanging. But that's what I know. Like I said, the unknown, bro, with the Sanders with the Buffs. But I think they'll get their wins off. I think they'll get some. They'll shock the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all want to go? Caleb Williams. I know Salmon wanted to bring that subject up, but I don't really know too much about it. He talking about Caleb Williams, Arizona tanking for Caleb Williams.
I mean, they ain't
You
gonna
think
be.
he'll want to go there?
Huh?
God,
What's
You
up?
think he gonna want to go to
I
Arizona?
gotta take. They already gonna be the worst team in the league.
He said he telling people, man, he don't even know for sure if he want to leave and go to the league right now. He said forget that. He might not even want to go.
He getting that paper, dog, and don't got to follow no rules because that NIL got them boys millionaires in college, and he feel good, got that money, and ain't got to follow the NFL rules and scrutiny and the tough, the extreme practices because you gotta. It shows when you don't train hard. So you could tell the people who getting that paper and just don't want to get up in that league.
Man, they
He
said
good.
Archie Manning about to Joe Bro this year
What?
Wow, that yeah,
on the in the NIL on the NL deal.
yeah, because his first year contract with the NFL, they got it where they gave him so much signing bonus up front or whatever the case might be, and they got a structure where he only makes like two point something million. And Archie Manning, he's not even a starter at Texas. He getting like 2.7, 2.8
Wow,
NIL, and he's a backup at Texas.
That's crazy.
Not.
man,
NFL the Super Bowl is a top tier getting the college backup getting more money than him. That's crazy.
But hey, it's the name. It's Archie Manning, bro. Like he got he's the third generation. They want him to succeed. They want a Manning to be a part of football probably for forever throughout the rest of the history of football, bro. So they
Eventually, that shit, and not cut you off, eventually that shit got to die. That shit trash.
yeah. Hey man, them Mannings got some Super Bowls, boy. That second
Yeah,
generation was not trash, boy. That second
I'm
generation
talking
was
about. I'm talking
gas.
about this one here, the one who they trying to go for. I don't know, but he come from the brother. He come out the sperm of the brother who didn't make it to the league.
Yeah, the other Archie. It's three Archies.
Yeah.
No,
So with that being said, I mean he a good quarterback, but I think the talent that he played against in high school wasn't on point, man. He played at a little small private school, and he was bigger and faster than most guys, whatever. As soon as he got the Texas, they like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. And then you got right now, you got arguably two or three quarterbacks on board right now at Texas that are better than him. At one point, they were trying to get him to leave University of Texas. So I believe with that name, like you say, that man and name, they decided to make him stay or whatever the case might be. But I don't know, like you say, politics may come into play next year when they force his hand, where they got to put him in. So you never know. He may come out and be a real deal.
Yeah, if he come out and he got that man in mindset at the QB, he can't help but to look good if he throwing good passes. So you know what I'm saying, technique wise or whatever. Shoot, it's crazy. I know he ain't no Johnny Manziel though.
It was good seeing y'all fellas this week, man. Let's go out and make this thing better. Hopefully, we can do this thing more often, more than one time a week. Get this thing going. And man, listen, man, y'all keep on doing what you're doing, man. Let's talk this thing one shot of sports. Yeah.
that's right.
All right, bro. Be
hey,
easy.
well.